students, how are you? Okay, you are fine. So today is 18th November 2024 Monday. Okay, and this is your computer lesson from class 4. Okay, so what we were talking about, we were um, talking about our unit number 4. The name is storing data. So students, we have talked about that computer stores data in its memory. Okay, and there are two types of memory. The first one is RAM and the other one is ROM. There are two types of memory. The first one is RAM, the other one is ROM. RAM stores data in its memory for temporary period. Okay, RAM is temporary. RAM stores data in its memory for a temporary period. Okay, and the second one is ROM. ROM is permanent memory. So the data is stored in the RAM memory when the computer is running. Okay, when you are working on the computer, the data will be stored in the RAM memory. Okay, when the program is running and you are writing something on the program, you are doing something, you are performing your task on the program. Okay, so the data will be stored in RAM. Okay, and if suddenly the electricity is off, then your data will be lost. Okay, and in ROM the data is stored in the data is stored the data is stored even after shutdown the computer. So when the program is running, the data is stored in it in the RAM memory, or suddenly if the electricity is gone, the data will be deleted. Okay, data will be deleted. It will be lost. Okay, and if you have stored data in the memory of ROM, even if you shut down the computer, even if the electricity is suddenly switched off, your data will be stored in the memory of ROM. Okay, so the data will be stored even after shut down the computer. In this lab, the data will be lost after shut down the computer, and in ROM, the data will remain safe, will remain stored in the memory even after shut down the computer. Okay, so these are the two types of memory. So students, now we have talked about the two types of storing data. Okay, the first one is primary storage and the second one was secondary storage. Okay, so the primary storage is also known as our main memory storage. Okay, in primary storage, the data is stored in the internal memory of the computer, and in secondary storage, the data is stored in external memory of the computer. Okay, so the second point is, so students, in primary storage the data is copied from storage device to main memory. primary storage. It has smaller storage. Okay. So yes, Farhad, very good. It includes our RAM, main memory, or ROM. It includes our ROM, RAM and ROM. ठीक है? RAM and ROM are internal peripheral devices. They are located inside the computer. Okay. The next one is secondary storage. Okay. In secondary storage, the data is stored on main memory to external storage device. The third one is, yes, you will tell me. Yes, and what? It has smaller storage, and in comparison to the primary storage, the secondary storage has larger storage than primary storage. And now we will tell me the examples of secondary storage. Yes, Navya, very good. So the examples are CD drive, USB drive, and DVD. So these are the examples, and also others and other devices. These are the examples of secondary storage devices. Okay, secondary storage devices is the external memory of the computer. Okay, it stores data from main memory to external storage device. Okay, it stores data from the main memory of the computer to the external storage device. For example, it can be your USB. You are saving a document from the computer to the USB. You are copying a document from the computer to the USB. Okay. The next one, it has larger storage than primary storage. CD drive. These are the examples of secondary storage. CD drive, USB drive, DVD drive, and other devices. Okay. So external memory for future use. You store data in external memory for future use. Okay.
Now students, come to the page number 30 of unit number 4, storing data. Now who will read? Yes, Mehani. Computers store data on disk. A disk is a round plate on which data is saved after being converted into the machine code. Encoded. There are two kinds of disk: magnetic disk and optical disk. Hard disk are magnetic disk. CDs are optical disk. Data on a magnetic disk can be recorded and erased several times. The hard disk is a fixed storage device in the computer that stores and provides quick access to large amounts of data. If the hard drive fails, you can lose all your data, all your saved data. That is why it is important to make a backup of all data. An external hard disk drive is portable and be connected to our computer. Floppy disks were used as external storage devices some years ago, but not anymore. The icon for the saved command in Microsoft Word is a floppy disk. Internal hard drive, external.
Okay, students, so today's our main topic is how do computers store data. So computers store data in the form of disk. Okay, and there are, what is a disk? Who will tell me? Yes, Farhad. Okay, a disk is a round plate in which data is being encoded from the machine. So all of you guys have seen a machine? Yes, Ahmed. Very good. So as you can see that this is a disk. It is a round plate, okay, on which we can store our data after being processed, after being coded. After our data is being coded, it will be stored in the disk, okay. Now there are two types of disk, okay. One is magnetic disk and the other is optical disk. So in magnetic disk, the data can be erased and edited by a number of times, okay. You can change the data many times, okay. Data can be erased and edited by a number of times. Okay, the data can be erased, edited or recorded, okay, recorded by a number of times. The next one is optical disk. So the optical disk, it is a secondary storage device. Secondary storage device in which data is stored by using a laser. Now who will tell me the example of magnetic disk? Yes, Ishal. Very good. Magnetic disk includes hard drive. And our optical disk includes our CDs. CDs are optical disk. So you see that in CD the data will be stored with the help of a laser beam, okay. And in hard magnetic disk the data can be erased, recorded by a number of times, by several times, okay. In the hard drive you can delete the data, you can erase it, you can again record the data, okay. So students, as you can see that there are two types of magnetic disk, okay. One is the hard disk and the other one is the external disk drive, okay. Hard disk is a fixed storage device in the computer that stores and provides quick access to large amount of data, okay. And the other is external hard disk. It is portable and can be connected to a computer. Portable means that it can be moved from one place to another, okay. You can move it from one place to another and can be connected. It can be easily connected to any other computer, okay. So it is portable device and it is the fixed storage device in the computer, okay. It is not portable. So students, here we have a question number 3. What is the difference between hard disk and external disk, okay. So as I have explained earlier that hard disk is a non-portable, which it means that it is fixed to some device, okay. It is a fixed storage device in the computer, okay. It is fixed to only one computer. It cannot be removed from one device and connected to any other device, okay. It is fixed to a specific computer. It is fixed to one computer, okay, and provide quick access to large amounts of data, okay. And the next one is external hard disk. External hard disk Hard disk is portable and can be connected to our computer. It can be removed from one computer and connected to any other computer. Okay, so this is the difference between hard disk and external hard disk. Also, I will share examples of both of the disk. Okay. Also, I will share the pictures of both of these disks. Okay. Okay students, this is your question number 4. What is the difference between magnetic and optical disc? Okay, and you have to draw a line in between. Okay, on one side you will write magnetic disc. Data on a magnetic disc can be recorded and erased several times. Okay, hard disk are magnetic disc, and the second one is optical disc. An optical disc is a secondary storage device on which data is stored by using a laser. Okay, CDs are optical disc. So students, this is your classwork and you need to write both of these questions in your notebooks. Okay, so hurry up class, write down the answers. Thank you class for listening to me carefully. That's it for today's lesson, and you have to write down these question answers in your notebooks as well as the exercises that we will perform on page number 28 and 29. Okay, thank you.
We are going to learn about external memory or storage devices. Computer memory is the storage area of the computer. It is any kind of hardware which stores data and instructions for the computer. They are classified into two types: primary or internal memory and secondary or external memory. While the primary memory is accessed directly by CPU, secondary memory is backup memory used for long-term storage of data. Its key characteristics are: it is slower than the primary memory, data stored is permanent, so it is used for storage and backup. It helps in transferring data from one computer to another. There are many different types of storage devices such as floppy drives, CD drives, tapes, etc. The earliest computer storage device was actually punch card made of paper. Now we have storage devices which are either magnetic, optical or flash memory devices. Let's look at each one of them. Magnetic storage devices include hard disk and floppy disk. Hard disks are typically installed inside the computer, though portable hard disks are also available. Inside a hard disk, there is a spindle which holds one or more rotating disks called platters. These disks are coated with magnetic material. These disks have a magnetic head which is used to read or write data on the disk. Floppy disks were used to transfer data between computers. The computers have floppy drives into which the floppy was inserted. They used to come in 5/1/4 inch or 3.5 inch size. As their data capacity was very less, pen drives have now become more popular. Next are optical storage devices, which includes CDs, DVDs and Blu-ray discs. It uses laser and light to store data. CD stands for compact disc. They are portable and can store up to 700 MB of data. They come in three types. First is CD-ROM or CD read-only memory, from where you can only read data. Then there are CDR or CD recordable, where data can be written only once and then can be read multiple times. In CD-RW or CD rewritable, the data can be written multiple times, so it is also known as erasable CD. Next we will cover DVDs. DVDs stand for Digital Versatile Disc, and they have storage capacity almost 10 times that of CD and are 20 times faster than CD. They come in three types. First type is DVD-R or DVD recordable, where data can be written only once and then can be read multiple times. In DVD read-write or DVD rewritable, the data can be written multiple times.